At the end of Matthew 11, Jesus utters some of his best known and perhaps best loved words. "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." John Stott called it a mouth-watering invitation, and it is, isn't it? We hear the words of Jesus and our whole being moves towards him. We sit forward in our chairs and want to hear more of what he has to say. This year, perhaps more than most, we are weary. There's the grief, of course, of those who've lost loved ones, and sadly that is a growing number of people here at home and around the world. But it's not only the bereaved who are weary and heavy burdened. We're all carrying griefs of many kinds: the loss of work or business, the loss of study or travel that we had planned, the separation from loved ones and friends and from the future that we had imagined. So many missed celebrations and the routines that give rhythm and shape to our life, not least of all church. The experience of loss and grief is complex and multi-layered and universal. Everyone is feeling this way at the same time all around the world. Jesus' invitation is to all who are weary and burdened. It's not limited or restricted to those of one race or religion or status. There's only one criterion. He offers rest to the weary. And there's no restriction on the kind of weariness. All kinds of people experience all kinds of weariness. Jesus says, "Come." We know the weariness of tears and the weariness of sin and the weariness of frustration and disappointment in a world that doesn't work because we've turned our back on God. We long for rest, for peace, for light and hope, for ourselves and for those we love, and for the world that groans with weariness. Is this something that Jesus can actually provide? At this point in the gospel, Jesus is encountering hostility, rejection and opposition. We've just read that the leading citizens are plotting to kill him. Doesn't sound like he's the one who can give rest to others. What is the rest that Jesus offers? We lean forward in our seats to hear what he has to say.